Okay, we are back in Live Alive. So the party has been assembled. We are over by where you recruit Oboro, and into Arkan's Roost we go. So this is not going to be the final video because I'm going to make the final boss fight something different. There's going to be two of them, in case you're wondering. Unless they fix something. So this is why we needed the Brionne. No one could equip it, I made sure to check. So anyway, the goal of this video is going to be to reach the final boss, because there's something you have to do before you fight him, which makes no sense. But otherwise, off camera I did the flee from 100 battles to fight the Death Prophet. I don't know how I'm going to upload these just yet. But anyway, if you're able to beat the super bosses, you're more than strong enough to crush the final boss. So we actually do need to loot the place now, because we left everything alone in Oersted's chapter. So that's the Fujin scroll. It's not really worth it. But I'm finding some of the enemies here because I haven't seen them before. But yeah, I'm finding enemy types I haven't seen before, and I'm curious if they have any sort of special drop. In reality, there's literally nothing they can give me anymore that I could use, with the exception of what comes before. But there's still one piece of equipment we can use, but it's different from the others. Sadly, I'm still finding those stupid mammoths, which just Alice Biscuit obtained. All they have going for them is HP. They can't even hurt me anymore, but I still have to whittle. So I still make sure to fight the robot enemies, because every once in a while they do drop something. And this is the first time I think I've ever seen 2 robot upgrade parts drop in one fight. Cube is tanky. Very, very evasive, too. Shroud of Demons. But one of the reasons why I use Hong is because he can cheat the robot enemies. They usually have like sky-high defense or something. And you can kill them much sooner than you normally would, because only around now my guys are strong enough to one-shot them, and before they could even hurt the things. In case you're wondering about items, no, it's not worth it until you get to the 3rd screen. So we need to get over there. I'm mainly just showing these for completion's sake. But otherwise, with the Murasame, Oboro can actually one-shot the bots from full. Unicorn Horn, that's gotta be like number 50 for us. No upgrade part that time, sadly. Shroud of Demons. Now, I do need to be clear, when you're fighting the robot enemies, you actually want to kill them, you don't want to overpower them. Overpowering them means no item drops. Meanwhile, if you just kill them, you can get this. There you go. Cube has 420 HP. Now, originally I was planning to use this area to get my 100 escapes. It's just, with all the crap going on here, better opportunity aligned for me to just walk around in circles at Hero's Roost and get it there. Actually, I think it's Hero's Grave now, I think. Yeah. Yeah, there's a accessory you can get here, but let me see if I even have one of these. Okay, hopping back from where we were just a moment ago. If you want to get the third treasure, it's over here. So you went through that for... So yeah, I thought the Enma Charm was an accessory, but it's just a consumable. Oh well. Even less reason to go get it. But anyway, I'm running for most of the fights here because my guys are in the 20s. You can beat the final boss like level 16, and it's not always that difficult. So we're really overpowered. So this is where you get the other golden top knot, which you found new enemy types here, and they're dropping Sundown's items, so I have a Miracle Tonic and Jerky now. Formerly tequila and a cigar, I believe. They used to have debuffs that went with them, basically your hangover, or whatever you want to call the gamut of things you can get from a cigar. And then the Izanagi scroll, and that's it for this screen. Since there's only 2 here, they make up for it on the next one by having 4. Otherwise, each area would have 3. No drops that time, sadly. The EXP payout is better, though. I was curious if they put something behind there for you to examine. Nothing. At least you get a view here. You have to remember in the Super Nintendo version there's no mini-map down there to tell you which way is the true door. That's one of those features they put in here to make the game a little bit easier to people who weren't familiar with Super Nintendo era games, where difficulty was a little bit higher but not NES level bad. Golden Burial Gown. Just curious if it could also be here, because I don't really see a reason to use that. The special attack comes from the removal of the Demon Blood penalty. Most likely it's going to give you some sort of element or status protection, but we don't need it. I have Argos, we got one of those from Sundown's dungeon. Fertility Charm, we got one of those from Pogo, and I think it may be in his dungeon too. Number 9 Potion, I don't know if we found one of those before. That's an item from the near future with Akira. I think maybe an enemy can drop it, it's just a rare drop. But anyway, those are it for the items. All that's left now is fighting.
Lord Odio. Could it be? Yes, there's no mistake. It's him, or what he became.
Since we don't have Pogo. You can say that again, Cube. You can say that again. This is Odio Lee.
Impossible! That's Odio Lee. But why?
And then we don't have Akira for that one. But we do have sundown.
Odio. That's you, alright.
Yep. Hates promise. I'm not going to drop the save yet. So we know what to do here from Oersted's chapter. Okay. So that was a test. That doesn't work. Let's go home. We tried, guys.
Come hither. Let us speak. I am your host, the Lord of Dark, the Archon, Odio.
Well, bad news is I left the oven on, so I gotta go turn that off. Anyway, I'm the Hero of Light. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.